There could be now in the radar of the investigative agencies Robert Vadra, specifically with regard to some international properties. There is this money laundering heat that is rising for Robert Vadra, who is the son-in-law of former Congress President Sonia Gandhi, the husband of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. Now, according to our information, the Enforcement Directorate has alleged that Robert Vadra had renovated and stayed at a London property, but which is a proceed of crime in one of the money laundering cases against alleged middleman Sanjay Bhandari. Bhandari had fled to the United Kingdom, remember, in 2016, and the British government had approved his extradition to India in January this year, acting on a legal request made by the Enforcement Directorate and the Central Bureau of Investigation combined. So with regard to a case involving Sanjay Bhandari directly, the proceeds of crime is what is the allegation against Robert Vadra. Getting us that information is my colleague Munish Pandey. Munish, tell us precisely of how a property in London, where he may have stayed after getting it renovated, how does it become the proceeds of crime in another case?
Well, Pooja, remember this case was taken up by the Enforcement Directorate based on the income tax complaint in this case. And at that point of time, there was allegation that Sanjay Bhandari, a close associate of Robert Vadra, and CC Thampi, another close associate allegedly of Robert Vadra, they had got commission in a government procurement program, and using that commission, there were properties, more than 12 properties in London were brought on behalf of Robert Vadra. Those are the allegations as far as the case is concerned. Now, what ED is trying to do is to connect the dot between the accused and Robert Vadra, and that is why in the recent charge sheet which has been filed against CC Thampi, one of the associate of Mr. Robert Vadra, they have alleged that a property in London was not only renovated by Robert Vadra, but Robert Vadra also stayed in the same property. Remember, Robert Vadra has been earlier questioned by the ED in a prevention of money, under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act in a case, but now ED is claiming that they have definite proof that Robert Vadra is connected to Sanjay Bhandari and CC Thampi, one of the prime accused in the case, and that is why trouble seems to be mounting for Robert Vadra in connection with this case. Pooja.
All right, so Munish Pandey will be tracking the latest on what happens here on. Is this trouble brewing for Robert Vadra? And we'll be tracking more on that through the day.